In today's video, I'm going to talk about an album by the band Van Halen. So the album is Diver Down, celebrating its 40th anniversary, released on April 14th, 1982. So in this video, I'll give you a little background on the album and I'll go through the songs. So Diver Down, it's the fifth studio album. It's a very popular album, but also one of the most divisive albums amongst fans. Many complain the album is short. It's only 30 minutes, and 5 of the 12 songs are cover songs. So the album does have a flag on it, used in many U.S. jurisdictions when a scuba diver is submerged in the area. So they called it Diver Down. But according to their manager Noah Monk, the title is also kind of like a sexual innuendo, meaning dive her down. So let's talk about the songs. Where Have All the Good Times Gone? So this is a Kinks song written by Ray Davies. You remember they also covered a Kinks song on their debut, You Really Got Me. Now the riff starts with that thumping Michael Anthony bass and distorted guitar riff by Eddie Van Halen, and David Lee Roth, he does the vocals. He really makes it their own. Hang 'Em High starts with a fast-paced technical guitar riff by Eddie Van Halen. David Lee Roth sings kind of like a darker style, and this is a fast-paced rocker. Eddie really shows off his guitar skills in this song, and the outro kind of actually foreshadows that outro from Hot for Teacher. They're very similar. Cathedral, it's a 1.5 minute instrumental. Eddie plays this unique tone. He uses these harmonics, I guess they are. It's kind of like classical music, but played on an electric guitar. Secrets, that's an original song. Has a pretty cool jazzy feel to it. So David Lee Roth has a smooth vocal style, and Eddie Van Halen uses a cleaner tone, and Michael Anthony does the backing vocals. So this is a really good classic Van Halen song. Intruder, another short instrumental with some dark electronic sounds, and those Eddie Van Halen effects where he kind of makes the guitar talk. And the song is filled with guitar acrobatics, on the bass and drums, and they do carry the rhythm of the song. And this is an intro to the next song, Oh Pretty Woman, which is a Roy Orbison song. It's kind of very faithful to the original, but Eddie plays with his signature distorted guitar tone. This was the biggest hit from the album. David Lee Roth, he has a really fitting personality, just for this type of song. So he does fit this song very well on this. Dancing in the Street, it's a song written by Marvin Gaye and a few other writers. Now this song has been covered many times. It was sung by Martha and the Vandellas, later by the Kinks, the Grateful Dead, Little Richard, and years later David Bowie and Mick Jagger did a cover of it. That was a couple years after this. And the Van Halen version has Eddie Van Halen, playing the synthesizer, has an echo effect, and has a very original sound. Now this song marked a change in the band's sound and something they would continue on the 1984 album. Now keep in mind the previous album was Fair Warning, which was kind of a heavier album, and before that Women and Children First, which was actually heavier than that one. So they were kind of evolving their sound on this album. Little Guitars, it's a 2-part song. First part is an instrumental played on an acoustic by Eddie Van Halen. It has that Spanish guitar style and just classic Van Halen sound, similar to I guess Spanish Fly. And the main song is just a classic Van Halen song, just the distorted guitar rock riffs and Michael Anthony doing the backing vocals. And this is just one of those songs kind of it's classic Van Halen. It has a sound similar to maybe something from their debut or the second album. Big Bad Bill is Sweet Williams Now. This was written by Milton Ager and Jack Yellen back in 1924. Another one that has been covered by many artists prior to Van Halen. This is one, to be honest with you, I didn't like that much. I guess it's kind of like Ice Cream Man with David Lee Roth, but David's singing in this vaudeville style, I guess it is. Song does not really have any of the special qualities that Van Halen kind of injects into their cover songs, but I don't know, to me it's filler. But going to the next one, The Full Bug, really cool song, a bluesy acoustic intro. It has that classic Van Halen, just a great riff fest. David Lee Roth gives a great vocal performance. Michael Anthony doing the backing vocals again. Now this song is actually sandwiched between 2 songs that I don't like. So the one before it and the one after this, but really good song. There's some harmonica playing by David Lee Roth. We don't hear that one often, and This is a very underrated track, so-called The Full Bug. Final song, Happy Trails, written by Roy Rogers and his wife Dale Evans. It was the theme song for the television and radio show. Like I said, I didn't like this one. I think it just seems like filler. It's just an a cappella song. So I don't know, if you like it, it's cool, but I didn't like this one. In conclusion, now again, I know some people don't like this album, there's just too many cover songs on it, but Van Halen has always covered songs in a way that were just a classic style. Like, they made it their own. It's not like those covers where a band does and it kind of sounds almost like exactly like the original. Like, you hear a cover by Van Halen and it's them. They do it in a way that's like only them. And for that reason, I think this is a really good album, minus the two songs towards the end, which I didn't like. I thought were filler, like Big Bad Bill and Happy Trails. But the rest of the songs are awesome. And that's my review. Let me know in the comments what you thought. Up next, I will be doing a couple more video topics. I will be talking about some of the older Rammstein videos in preparation for the new release of that one. And that's all. Please remember, like, comment, subscribe. See you in the next one. Happy trails to you until we meet again.